welcome back. Now, gender-based violence remains one of the most pressing challenges affecting communities across the world, and Namibia is no exception, with many cases still going unreported and countless victims suffering in silence. In response, a youth-driven initiative is stepping up to take the fight directly to the people. The Voice of Hope youth program is hosting a Say No to GBV and be a sponsor fundraising event aimed at supporting a nationwide boots-on-the-ground awareness campaign. We're now joined by Maria Ipumbu, Deputy Chief Coordinator and Girl Child on GBV Ambassador of the event, to tell us more about how this initiative hopes to spark real change within communities. Maria, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. To start with, take us through the Say No to GBV and be a sponsor campaign. What is this event really all about in your own words?
Thank you very much for the question. The Say No to GBV, let me say gender-based violence. It's an event that was initiated by the community. As we all understand that gender-based violence just doesn't happen home by parents, kids or something. It also happens to men. So with this initiative, it's just to help and educate, to spread awareness about saying no or let's stop gender-based violence. Yes.
I understand that you have 72 trained youth members within the regions that you plan on deploying to fulfill this campaign. Talk to us about how this will actually work on the ground and what is it that these young people will be doing in the communities.
Okay, very well. This about the 72 members that we are deploying into region per region, per community. These people are going to talk to us, the victims, not really the victims, also the survivors, because we also have the people that survived, but they are scared to come out to the public or to seek help. So we are going to deploy them to work as from house to house, from shabin to shabin, door to door, to just make a very honest conversation between two people. You see, sometimes I might be at a certain place, but I'm not comfortable to talk to the next person about what is going on. But there is a certain person that can come in and talk to me and will understand what I really or what I'm really going through. So that's when now we are going to send those 72 people per region to go out there to talk to people, to get a clear understanding or to give a clear understanding on what is really happening and educating the young ones, especially the youth ones. The kids are the ones facing such challenges, and they are left with that fear of not speaking out.
As these trained young people are going to be going out on the ground and going from door to door, etc., will they be documenting the information that they are getting from the individuals that they're going to be speaking to?
Definitely. They will have to document some certain, because sometimes you also need to ask the person if the person is comfortable with what you are doing before you proceed.
Yes.
Because we need to create that bond, the trust bond. You know, we have people that you cannot trust any longer. I can be telling you now and then I go out to the social media platforms and then just expose you to the world. And that is something that you do not want, or we do not want as an organization. So we need to train people and then be alert of what to do before just taking any action. They should document if it's necessary. Not really that you should or not, but you should ask how the person is feeling about the whole thing. Yes.
Well, this is not going to be an easy task, because we know sometimes within communities where gender-based violence happens, because there's stigma attached to it still in 2026. People hide, when they are in abusive relationships. People hide when, the children are being abused at home. So all the best in trying to get that information from the communities. On that note, what kind of impact are you really hoping, Maria, that this initiative will have when it comes to awareness creation? A lot of times community members don't know that, you know, even if it is somebody who's considered a husband, a father of the home, who is a perpetrator, you can still go and report this person. They don't know that. So what are you hoping in terms of awareness, in terms of, you know, reporting of such incidences?
I would say what I'm really, really hoping for, me as an individual, okay, or let me just speak for the whole team.
Yeah.
Since I'm not only the only one that is gonna be part of it, we are going to be a lot of us. So the awareness that I'm going to look at is that sometimes, yes, it's true that sometimes you are not free. You are scared to tell people of what you are going through, but there's always someone, or you hear things you have to do, or how to go about the whole thing. So the awareness is, it's either you go to someone who you trust, because we all have people that we trust. You cannot just say you are staying in a house and then you are going through something and you are not telling anybody about it. There's that person you feel so comfortable around. Take that time to go to that person, you report, you just talk to the person, or I just ask information related to the situation you are going through.
Yeah.
And then from there, you take it from there, you go to a nearby station or a nearby place where you feel comfortable, secure, safe, and then talk about it. Maybe you never know, one or the other person can maybe come through and give you correct advices, or where to go to seek help.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would say also as the youth have a very great change or way of raising awareness through talking about something at a certain place, coming up with a discussion, and then you never know, 1-2 people can pick up from that.
Yeah.
It will also spread awareness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, a part of the campaign is also asking individuals, organizations to become sponsors. So how can they go about doing that in supporting this campaign, this event?
Business people and individuals can come through in with any support they have on the ground, that they really feel that yes, here we can, because it's just not for us, we are doing it for the nation, because we are so tired, the cases are increasing each day, and we cannot fulfill it without the business people or the nation support.
Yeah.
So we would need them to back us up. If we fall, there is someone to uplift us. So we would say we are calling out every other person that is willing. Every source of support is very appreciative, because we are doing this for the nation, not just as an individual, but for the whole nation. A girl child, a mother, a father, and the other person. We have a lot of people that are related to such issues, and some cannot even go over it because they were not counseled, which that no, we can do this or that, because of lack of understanding, lack of resources. Some we have people that were raped, but they are still carrying those pregnancies because they have nothing to do about it. You go report it, people say no, we cannot do anything about it because ABC. So we are requesting out there to the nation, any source of support, we are really grateful, we appreciate. Everything is very appreciable.
And thank you so much. Well, talk to us about when the campaign kicks off, so that when your young people on the ground do start knocking on doors, you know, then the communities out there are like, oh yes, we did see on the Daily Roundup with Nina that you'll be, you know, in our neighborhoods at this time and this time. So when exactly will the campaign kick off? Talk to us about that.
We're actually planning on having it on the 1st of August. That is 2026 in the Umsati region. We're just hoping that so far nothing happens, because that's the time we schedule that we can get or have enough time to process the whole thing, the whole event. We bring possible people on the lineup, and then we do the possible things also. So we are planning on having it on the 1st of August 2026.
Fantastic. Maria, continue doing the good work that you are. Thank you so much for being here this evening and sharing with us what you're planning in terms of, addressing gender-based violence in Namibia. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
That was Maria Ipumbu, Deputy Chief Coordinator, speaking to us about the youth program hosting the Say No to Gender-Based Violence and Be a Sponsor fundraising event and campaign. On that note, we